Hi, a very good day to everyone. I'm Mr. Cheng from Cheng High School. Welcome back to my class. Today I'm going to present to you all lessons on Learning Standard 7.1.3 Solve Problem Involving Divisor of a Line Segment. Okay, let's look at example number 4 in textbooks, page 180. So this is a very common question that will be tested in the either trial SPM or SPM. So now, in this problem, we are given a situation where spider is at position E, -7, -5 on the graph paper and move towards point G 13.5 along a straight line with uniform velocity. The spider is at point P after moving for 18 seconds and arrive at point G in 1 minute. Determine A. The coordinates of the point P, and B. The ratio EQ of QG when the spider is at point Q11.4 on the straight line. So first of all, you have to understand the problem given. Okay, so in the questions, you are given the original position of the spider is at E. Okay, and then when the spider arrives at point G, okay, it will be 1 minute after that, which is 60 seconds. In other words, it's 60 seconds. Okay, then you are asked to find the coordinate of point P. Okay, point P is the position of the spider after it moved for 18 seconds. So then you have to find for the next part P, find the ratio of PQ and QG to QG when the spider is at the point Q11.4. So basically, these are the three things that you need to know about the problem given. Okay, next, you have to plan the strategy to solve the problem. Okay, to solve the problem, first of all, you will find the ratio EP ratio to TG first, and use the formula for divisor of a line segment as you have learned in the previous two lessons. Okay, to determine the coordinate of P. After that, you have to use the formula divisor of a line segment again to determine the ratio of EQ to QG. Okay, so that is basically two strategies that you need to use in order to solve these questions. So third step will be implementing the strategy. So as you can see here, okay, the spider is at point P after moving 15 seconds. So that means if we sketch the diagram out to indicate the movement of the spider on the graph paper from point E to point G. So point E is -7, -5, and point G is 13.5. So point P, okay, is somewhere in between, okay, with the ratio 3 to 7. How we get these two ratio? So these two ratio actually get from the time taken by the spider to reach the point P in 18 seconds and to reach the point G at 1 minute 60 seconds. So from here we can get the ratio of the whole movement of the spider, okay, on the line segment. You see here, the spider moved from point E to point P in 15 seconds. Okay, and the spider moved from point E to point G. The whole journey takes 60 seconds, right? 1 minute. Okay, so if you simplify this, so you get it's actually equal to 3:10, 3 to 10. So in other words, this take up 3 parts and this take up 10 parts, 10 equal parts. And in other meanings, PG will take up 7 parts out of 10 parts. That's how we get the ratio 3 to 7 for EP and PG. So after we get the ratio, the M and the N, then now we can substitute inside the section formula or the formula for divisor and line segment to get the point or coordinate of point P. So point P xy is actually the N multiplied with the x1, 27, and then the M3 multiplied with the x2, 13, over 3 plus 7. Okay, and the coordinate y is given by the N value 7 multiplied with the y1, -5, plus the M3 multiplied with the coordinate y2, 5, over the total sum of the ratio 3 plus 7. Okay, so after simplifying, we should get the coordinate P, which is -1 and -2. Settle the question part A. So now let's move on to section part B to get the ratio of EQ and QG. So EQ and QG, and then you are given the point Q, okay, is 11,4. So based on the information given, the E, the G, and the Q, again you can sketch the line segment involving these 3 points in this way. So you will see that E is here, G is here, and the Q is closer, a bit closer to point G because it's at 11,4. Okay, so here carry the ratio M to N. So Q will serve as the point that write the line segment EQ into 2 parts. So Q is the internal point. So Q will divide the EQ in the ratio M to N. Okay, so the coordinate y of Q is 4. Okay, you can take either the point x or the point y. So in this example, the solution apply the coordinate y of Q 4 in to get the ratio of Mn, M to N. So 4 will be equal to y Q 4 is equal to N multiplied with the coordinate y, which is -5, and then the M multiplied with the coordinate y of the opposite coordinate 5, M times 5, then over the total Mn to the 4. So expanding this, bring this over to simplify, so I will get 5m minus 5n equal to 4m plus 4n. Then bring over the right term, m and m, n to n, and you get m equal to 9n, and then you bring the n over, become division, m over n, then equal to 9 over 1. So then you get the ratio of m ratio to n is equal to 9 ratio to 1, which is m represent the section EQ, okay, ratio to n represent the section of QG, then it will be equal to 9 ratio. So, and then you get the answer. Okay, actually if you want to solve using coordinate x and q, it's also applicable. Okay, so you can just state using 11. Okay, 11 coordinate x of q is 11. 11 is equal to the n multiply with the opposite coordinate x, which is -7, plus n multiply with the coordinate opposite coordinate x is 13 over the total of the ratio n plus n. So this one you bring over, you get 11n plus 11n equal to negative 7n plus 13n. So add all the like term, n move over, the n move over this side, so you get 11n plus 7n equal to 13n minus 11n. So in the end you get 15n equal to 2n. So by moving 2 over and the n over this side, so you get 18 over 2 is equal to n over 1n. So in other words, after simplification, you get 9 over 1. So in the same way, you can express n ratio to n is 9 ratio to 1, which is EQ ratio to QG equal to 9 ratio to 1. So no matter which coordinate you are applying, you will still get the same ratio m n, or EG ratio to QG. Okay, now let's move on to the next example. Okay, I will take the question number 2 in self-practice 7.3 page 1 2 as the second example here. Okay, so this is another problem. The diagram on the right shows the plan of a straight highway between two towns, town A and town B, and engineer wants to build two rest houses between the two towns such that the two rest houses divide the road into 3 parts of equal distance. So meaning that the position of the two rest houses should be here in such a way, somewhere in between, so that it will divide this into 3 equal parts. Okay, so the first rest house is 1 equal parts away from A compared to 2 equal parts from B. The second rest house is 2 equal parts away from A and 1 equal parts away from B. Okay, understand? So here, determine the coordinate of the two rest houses. Okay, so the first rest house and the second rest house. So it goes one by one. So the first rest house will be positioned at this location where its distance from the point A is 1 equal parts away compared to 2 equal parts away from point B. Okay, so here this is your ratio m and this is your ratio n. Okay, so to get the point, the rest house 1, okay, so let's define it as coordinate x and y. So we will get, so r1 x y will be equal to, okay, so the n2 multiply with the opposite coordinate x into 4, okay, plus the m multiply with the opposite coordinate x 2, which is 1 and 5, and over the total ratio 1 plus 2. Then followed by coordinate y, do the same thing, the ratio n, which is 2, multiply with the coordinate y 1, which is 5, 2 by 5, plus the ratio m, value of ratio m 1, multiply with the opposite coordinate y, which is 2. So then over 1 plus 2. Okay, so finally we'll see that just simplify 2 times negative 4, negative 8 plus 5, so it's negative 3. So negative 3 over 3. Okay, and then over here 2 times 5, 10 plus 1 times 2, so it's 12 over 2. So finally you will get the answer number 1, 4. So this is the location of the position of the first rest house, which is negative 1, 4. So Position for the rest house number 2 will be a bit different, a bit away from the point A, so it will be slightly nearer to the point B. Now you see that the ratio become 2 to 1. Okay, so this is point rest house, second rest house. Okay, so the second rest house we can express it using the section formula or formula for divisor over line segment in the same way also, by multiplying the value of n, which is 1, multiply with the coordinate x 4 plus y multiply the m multiply with the coordinate x 5 over 1 plus 2. Okay, so then the other side, coordinate y also we can use 1 multiply with 5 plus 2 multiply with 2, okay, over 1 plus 2. So simplify. So simplify this, you will get negative 4 plus 10, so it's positive 6 over 3, and here 1 times 5 plus 4, so it's 9 over 3. So in the end you will get 2, 3 as the coordinate for the second rest house. So the problem is done and solved. Okay, so that is for question 2 in skill practice 7.3. So, and there are some other questions that you can try on in this section, page 1 2. So I hope you all can try it out. So if you face any problem in this solving these questions, okay, kindly meet with your subject teachers and consult for each level advice and guidance. Okay. Beside this exercise, I think you can also do the next coming exercise in the textbooks, which is intensive practice 7.1 on page 183. So you can try and answer all these 7 questions. It's all about the divisor of a line segment and some daily life problem involving divisor of a line segment too. Okay, so I hope you can try. The more that you try, the better you are. Okay, the more confident you are. So, and eventually in the last exercise, muscle practice, also I think you can try out these 3 questions, 1, 3, 2, and question 6. So all these 3 questions involve 7.1 divisor of x. So I hope my tutorial this time will help you in understanding the technique and strategy to solve the problem involving divisor of a line segment. Okay, and then that's all for today. Okay, thank you for attending my class and tutorial. See you in my next lessons. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, class. See you. Bye.